all of a sudden people started talking about market topping out, a stock market bubble. Even the bigger analysts, they were talking about stock market bubble, and everybody was looking for market sinking at least 10% of correction. Somebody called it correction, somebody called it bearish markets, and all that. But did we not talking about accumulating the bigger hands accumulating at the lower levels? Just watch my previous videos and you will be able to understand the importance of data. Welcome to my channel Nifty Forecast, and my name is Lokesh. We do data engineering and we try to predict market movements only and only based on data and nothing else. We don't use any indicators as such. Right, just look at the data. We are watching Nifty and Bank Nifty intraday charts, 3 minutes charts. And what do we see? It is just one direction. On the other day, we have discussed higher hands being accumulating at lower levels of index, and that is just what happened in the entire day. I mean, the price is just going up and up and up and up. Right, so the price action traders must have watched out for a support in this zone for Nifty, and for Bank Nifty, it is a breakout later in the day. That is around 12:30, and I'm sure there is a wonderful run from that particular breakout levels. Right, this much of run, that is summing up to almost five six hundreds of Bank Nifty points. And that's a wonderful move. Right, and for everybody who is following my channel from day one consistently, I'm sure you must have traded very controlled, and I'm sure you are aware of the market movement well in advance. Right? Are you with me? Please give me your thumbs up. Please like the video, share it among your traders fraternity, and it gives immense support, immense moral to see increasing subscribers. Right. So, what does the data tell us? Do we consider this as a up move towards 16,000 mark of Nifty? Let's analyze. Let's look at the Bob copy. This is the other sheet is the data that I generate, and we are looking at Bob copy FNO. I was just trying to understand the market movements, looking at the data. Okay, so the Bank Nifty says the open interest is being happily rolled over to the next month. Right, this month contracts are lost, open interest, and added in the next month. A lot more than what is lost today. Right, that's a good sign. And Nifty, just a rollover. Whatever is lost this month is been rolled over to next month, is what we get to info from here. But yeah, we don't get to know the participants. So we go to the volumes, intraday volumes, participant wise trading volumes. We look at DII, FII, and Pro index longs. This is all about future index longs, and this is all about future index shorts. Right. So we do a math of DII, FII, and Pro. This is the number, and we do a math of add the DIA, FI, and Pro index shorts. So index longs, index shorts. So the net is minus 10,823. So that means in the intraday there was a lot of trades on the short side by the major market players, right? So what do we infer? The market has rallied so much. I mean, from the bottom, it has rallied so much. We get to see only one side direction in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. But if we look at the data, the major market participants who has enough capital to drive the market, who has established systems, they have played a role on the short side of the trade. That is what we get to infer from this data. Isn't it really interesting? Market going really high and 10,000. That is a very big number considering market going up. Had it been market falling down and this many numbers, that's different game. Right. So let's look at the OI. We are looking at the participant wise open interest. Right. And again, we do a math of, I mean, we add DIA, FIA, and Pro in long contracts. We add DIA, FIA, and Pro short contracts in the index. We basically look at index only whenever we talk about post market report and a trade plan for Nifty. Right. So what we get to see here is on the short side trade, right? I mean, shorts are more than the longs, right? So previously in our last video when we discussed, we were looking at long contracts being dominant. Now we get to see short contracts are dominant more than the long contracts. This is a very interesting insight. So what could be the trade plan? Let's plan the trade at the end of the video after watching some of the stocks. So these days we made a norm to discuss about some stocks which has a potential support or resistance levels. Right, let's look at calls and let's sort it by descending order in the lots. Okay, here. Yeah, so Hindustan Unilever, we get to see that calls are aggressively bought. So there is a, I mean, we can have a long bias on Hindustan Unilever, and we can have the same long bias on the HDFC Life. After a long time, we get to see this kind of movement in HDFC Life. This is very interesting. And what we can do as a participant is short of far OTM option. Like, you know, if you are bullish, carrying a bullish view on Unilever or HDFC Life, you can short of far OTM put, not the nearest put, ATM put, because if the market takes a different direction, because you know market will not go in a straight line, it will come back, retrace, pull back, and then go to the original direction, right? You must be able to sustain this retracement, and you must have enough data, and most importantly you must have conviction on your trade. Only then you can think about trading ATMs, but it is definitely not a good idea as a retailer to trade ATM options. It is a good idea to trade ATM options only if you are hedged. If you are looking for a bullish side of the trade on Hindustan Unilever, you can probably short the nearest ATM put, and to hedge this position, you have to buy the far OTM put. It is very simple. Only then you can stay easy and you can probably sleep well in the nights. Otherwise, it's a nightmare. And I'm sure we all know what is a nightmare for a trader who is carrying the positions without hedge. Right, so is the case with Hindustan Unilever and Maruti. I think there is some kind of resistance somewhere on the top side. Right, so that is the reason why we get to see a lot of calls being written. Right, and that's about one or two or three stocks for now. I'm sure if you are able to trade the plan that we just discussed on three stocks, we'll be able to make easy 1 to 1.5% in 2 trading days. Isn't it really awesome to make 1.5% in 2 days? Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you like this content. And let's look at the puts as well. Wipro, are we looking at sideways or negative on the Wipro? Maybe, you never know. And Adani Enterprise is showing phenomenal strength again on the bull side. Watch out, but don't enter into trades just because I'm telling you regarding Adani Enterprise, because it needs a lot of expertise and a lot of capital and conviction and a trade plan to trade Adani Enterprise, considering the current news flows in this particular counter. Right? I hope you all are with me on this. Please trade your plan well and plan your trade well in advance. Just follow this channel for a couple of months or at least 6 months. You will be able to make consistent trades. Please like, share, and comment in the comment box. Do spread a word of mouth among your trading friends. And now, let's talk about the plan of action for tomorrow on both the indices. We will put the chart in 15 minutes so that we'll be able to look at a couple of other dates as well. So here if you look at Nifty, we haven't really crossed any major levels, right? Yeah, Yesterday we were trading here at the day's high, and today we haven't really given a absolute breakout with a phenomenal number of volumes, right? You all are with me on this, right? We haven't really broken any significant levels to just look for upside. Right. So what is with the bank nifty here? Again, it is the same. We haven't really had absolute bullish volumes here. I mean, look at the bearish volumes. I mean, red candle volumes. Compare it with the green candle volumes, and the volumes are not dominating on the green. I mean, bullish candles. Right. I hope I'm making sense, and I'm sure it is not a rocket science at all. We just see the heights of the volume bars and look at the candle, and we'll be able to understand even if we put a scale here, right? Isn't it very simple? So so the data that just we discussed says the market has ramped up so much, and there have been a lot of short side trades. This is an alert for us. Do not look for long side entries. Maybe the data says, I mean, the tool that I use says there has been a lot of buying in the call side by the fag end of the day. So you can probably see a false, I mean, a trap for bull side traders. The market might as well go up and then look for a short side trade. And tomorrow, come and comment in the comment box and tell me how you trade it. And if you are following this, I am sure you'll be successful tomorrow, and you will remember the channel. It is Nifty Forecast, and my name is Lokesh. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel and watching until the fag end of this video. See you time and time again. Have a great trading session tomorrow. Bye bye.